pleasant day to all. My name is Mr. I am a grade 5th student and I'm proud to represent an environmentally school English program. Today, I'll be telling you the importance of being truthful to yourself and to others. So, sit back and enjoy my story. The Empty Pot. In a faraway kingdom, there lived an emperor who loved nature. Anything he planted burst into bloom. Out came flowers, bushes, and even big fruit trees. As if by magic of everything in nature, he loved flowers the most, and he tended his own garden every day. But the emperor was very old, and he needed to choose a successor to the throne. Who would be his successor? I'm getting older and soon die. Who would take care of all these wonderful gifts of nature to me? He thought of an idea. The next day, a proclamation was issued. All people throughout the land are to come to the palace. The news created great excitement. In a village not far from the kingdom, there lived a young girl named Serena. Serena had always wanted to visit the palace. She was glad she went. How magnificent the palace was! It was made from gold and was studded with jewels of every color and type. Diamonds, rubies, emeralds, opals, and amethysts. How the palace gleamed and sparkled. She walked through the palace doors into the great hall, where she was overwhelmed by all the people. Why is it so noisy? The whole kingdom must be here. There then boomed the sound of at least 100 trumpets, announcing the arrival of the emperor. All fell silent. The emperor greeted each and every person and presenting something to each one. At last, the emperor reached Serena. She bowed down her head and watched as the emperor reached into the small box and presented her with a flower seed. The emperor announced, "Whoever can show me the most beautiful flower in a year's time will succeed me to the throne." Serena held the seed carefully in her hand. When she arrived home, she filled the pot with rich soil, planted the seed carefully, and watered it every day. She couldn't wait to see it sprout, grow, and blossom into a magnificent flower. But days, weeks, and months passed, but still nothing happened. Finally, it was time to return to the palace. Serena was heartbroken that she had no flower to show the emperor. Not even a little sprout. How could I face the emperor with nothing? Her friend stopped by, holding a great big flower. Serena, you're not going to the palace with an empty pot, are you? Couldn't you grow a great flower like mine? Her friend boasted. Serena's father overheard this. It is up to you whether you go or not. You did your best, my dear daughter. Serena felt bad, but she traveled again to the palace, holding the pot of soil in her hands. The emperor was happy to see the great hall filled with people. The emperor checked each of them. On the other hand, Serena was hiding. Finally, the emperor came to Serena. Why did you bring an empty pot, my dear? Your Majesty, I planted the seed you gave me, and Yes, I expected that. The seeds I gave were all roasted. It would have been impossible for any of them to grow. Serena, I admire your great courage and honesty to appear before me with the truth. I'll reward you with my entire kingdom. You will be the next empress. The story tells us that honesty is often very hard and the truth is painful. But if we are focused on the good side of being truthful, it brings freedom, peace, and reward. So everyone, let us be smart, be focused, and be better together. Thank you very much for your kind listening, and have a great day.